Hello, everyone.
Welcome back
It's been a
with
long time. Has it
mhm,
been? It's been a week, probably.
2021, yo.
Oh, dear God. And we're
We
still working
survived
from home.
2020.
And we are still working from home.
Yes, yes, yes.
But the
Definitely.
but the beauty of this remote recording is
hmm
that we can have so many people with us on our
Yes.
podcast.
Yes.
And we
True.
have who do we have here today? I don't think I like this person in particular. I
Well,
don't think I like this
he
person.
is our famous. Oh, is it famous?
Famous is
Hmm.
questionable, but
The
Infamous.
most wanted teacher in English
if
today.
our popular Mr. Joseph Barnes. How are
Yay!
you, Mr.
A round of
Barnes?
applause, everyone. We have our guest star, Mr. Joseph. Hi, Joe. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you guys. Thank you for inviting me.
Welcome to our show. So, Joseph, tell me a little bit about yourself. Maybe our settlers want to know a little bit
I
about
think I can
you.
Okay.
answer one question about him.
What is it?
He's been begging to be on our podcast.
And finally, we made it come true in
And here we are.
2021.
It's been a long time coming, actually. I
That's
mean, I
true.
joined English Today nearly 2 years ago now, coming up for
Years.
over 18 months.
How is it so far?
And only now I got the
Mhm.
call. Only now I got the call. Saving the
Well,
best, yeah? Saving the best for
Saving
last,
the
I think.
best
we're
for last.
busy.
You know? hmm
Well, I'm very pleased that you did call me. I'm very feel privileged to have this opportunity to be on your podcast, guys. So thank you for having me.
Thank you
He
for your
just
Yeah,
made our
so
time.
podcast sound so exclusive.
I
Thank you
know,
very
right?
much.
Such an honorable
so
teacher.
my name is Joseph.
Yes.
Often people call me Joe,
hmm
but we have two Joes, so Joseph is
Right?
I am originally from London in the United Kingdom.
hmm
I have lived in Indonesia for around 7 years, so a fairly long time. I love
Yeah.
living in Indonesia. I
Mm.
think it is such a beautiful country, an exciting place to live. I love the people, always everybody's so friendly and happy to see me. I love Indonesian food. I love nasi uduk. I love nasi kuning. I love nasi padang. I love all of the nasis.
All of the
Wow.
Nazis. There's this
And
one vegetable that you really love. What's it called?
yeah, so I've got a bit of a nickname, a little bit of
I
a
know that
nickname,
one.
courtesy of Miss Tanjong. She calls me Jenko.
Jenko. Yeah, even your password. Yeah, your
Yeah,
password on Zoom is Jenko. Yeah.
yeah. So many people find this quite surprising, but I really like Jenko. It's delicious. I don't
How
think the
often
smell is
though?
that bad. People always talk about the
Really?
smell of Jenko, but I don't find it that bad. Delicious.
How often do you eat Jenko though?
I would say probably once a week.
I
Oh,
see. Okay. Well, not
regularly.
that often.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah,
I thought
I eat quite a
he
lot.
eats every day.
Not quite that much. But we do not
Well,
have Gencol in the UK. So it's just one food that's quite exciting to discover a new food, a new vegetable I'd never tried before. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
if you can
okay. Well,
remember,
Mr. Barnes, how did you get into teaching?
so thank you for that question. I used to work in banking in London. I was a banker.
hmm
London is a very much of a financial capital of the UK and of Europe, and so there's a lot of opportunity slash pressure to follow that career. And I did that for about 5 years. Unfortunately, it was very bad timing because of the 2008 financial collapse.
Oh, okay.
And so it
Ah,
wasn't a
okay.
great time to join that particular world. Anyway, I took a break. I took a break. I came to Indonesia. I started teaching, and I fell in love with Indonesia, and I fell in love with teaching. And so, yeah, I've really enjoyed my career change. My new career is suits me very well,
That's
and I
nice.
enjoy it. I
Too
enjoy
well,
it.
I think.
Hey, I do my
Yeah,
best.
All right.
good.
Well, Mr. Joseph Barnes. Yeah, settlers, if you haven't noticed, I love calling him Mr. Barnes. I don't know why. So, Mr. Barnes, can you give
Mr.
us
Barnes, you
the
say is my father.
Oh,
so what's the vocab of the week?
yes.
So our vocab of the week is it takes two to tango.
Oh,
It
what's
takes
What does
this?
that
two to
mean?
tango.
Is this
So
tango wafer tangos?
I think this is referring to the dance. You
Okay.
know the famous dance which comes from Argentina, I believe.
Yes,
Mm,
tango dance, yeah?
Yeah, so
Mm,
it's an idiom. It's an idiom. So the meaning
yeah.
it's a little bit complicated.
Mm-hmm.
However, the idiom explains it very concisely.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there are certain situations which always will require two people. A
mhm.
very
Yeah.
good, a classic example is like if two people are arguing, you cannot
Mm-hmm.
argue by yourself.
Yeah.
So the phrase "it takes two to tango" means that both parties, both people, are equally responsible.
Mm,
I see. Can
okay.
you put
It's
it in a
normally
sentence?
it's normally got a slightly negative meaning.
Oh,
Okay.
really? Okay.
Yeah, well, I think you don't use it really in positive situations. I don't think. Say, for example, we would say, oh, "Did you hear Gio and Kiki have been rowing?" And you say, "I know, so mean what Gio said." And you go, "Yeah, but come on, it takes two to tango,"
Well,
Aha.
you
meaning that
know.
both of you are equally responsible.
True. True. No
Yeah.
one is right, no one is wrong. Yeah.
Something like that. I think that it means it's when there are two people for there to be a situation.
Yep.
Okay. That's a good one. All right.
Being podcast husbands and wife is not easy, you know. We're
Yeah.
raising our own baby, the podcast.
You sharing a little bit about our secrets,
We're
spilling
washing
the
our
beans.
what's the idiom? We're washing our laundry in the open.
Airing your dirty laundry.
Mm,
Oh, yeah,
there we
yeah,
go.
yeah, you can say that. Speaking of which, today's topic will be about idioms, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Joseph, well, I usually call him Joe, but okay, Joseph. Joseph will help us to explain some idioms that we usually use in our conversation. And he will explain a little bit about the origin of the idiom, right, Joe?
I'm going to do my best. Yes,
I
I
believe
think
you will.
Pressure is
idioms
on.
often have very fun meanings. I think they're fun anyway. I'm a bit of a language nerd. I love
Uh-huh.
studying the history of the English language, and most of them come from historical times or
Mhm.
historical situations. It could be that there will be some 2020 related idioms because it's been a very unique year. So
Definitely.
Totally. Couldn't
normally,
agree with you
I
more.
wonder what idiom we would come up with from this entire year.
that's an interesting question.
There's a silver
Is
lining to every
Yeah,
storm,
I think
or
that maybe some good things have come from 2020. So you could say that every cloud has a silver lining. That's what that
there you
means.
go. Every cloud has a silver lining. Thank you, Joseph.
But what
Hmm.
would be a really funny idiom would be like, in 100 years from now, if people were like, "Hey, at least it's not 2020."
Oh, I like that. That's a good joke.
Yeah, I think some of them are actually there are in history when there have been big sicknesses like the Black Plague, for example,
Hmm.
or avoid it like the plague.
Hmm.
It is an idiom which means to really try and run away from someone or run away from something. So, for example, I'll be like, "Gio, I have not spoken to you all week. You've been avoiding me like the plague." But
I
the
see.
origin of that comes from an illness before. So it wouldn't be the first time
Aha.
that we would have idioms that come from a sickness.
Probably there will be a new idiom mentioning 2020.
Maybe,
Yes.
maybe.
If we survive 2020, you can survive everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe Joseph, have you got the COVID? Meaning, like, have you got some terrible news that would devastate everyone?
That'd be
I
a good
don't
one.
know.
Oh my goodness. But
Or
it
maybe
can
I'd be
be
like,
literally though. Okay, yes?
"Hey Gio, so this has been a great year for you being 18 and all, but tomorrow it's your birthday and you're turning COVID."
Oh
That
my
that is
god.
so sad and morbid.
Yeah, Joseph, I like that. Did you just came up with that?
Yeah, I just made that up. That's how
That
these
is
idioms come
amazing.
about. I think also the reason why people like to use idioms is because it's kind of like situation like that where it's kind of something related to a situation that we've all been through, then it kind of sticks. It's kind of to do with a circumstance or something that happened.
I see.
And I think
Okay.
it rolls off the tongue easier.
They're often quite funny, right? They're often
Yeah.
slightly humorous,
Mm-hmm.
or they're not. So something like COVID-19, which is a really serious situation, you will
Yep.
make fun of it or make light of the situation by using
Yep.
idioms to break
That's
the
true.
ice. Another idiom. So yeah, that's a good example.
Okay. Well,
All
we
right.
have a set of idioms. So
Yes.
let me share.
Oh no! So
Ta-da!
I've got a test
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna test you
Yes,
as a
you
teacher.
do. Okay. See, welcome to our Zoom class
Yes.
or podcast class.
There
Okay,
you
so for
go.
our settlers, don't forget because we now have we also record videos. So please head on to our YouTube channel so you can watch and see what exactly that we are sharing to Mr. Joseph Barnes.
Yep.
Okay, so there are 12 boxes. Would you call it boxes? They're just okay.
Squares, boxes. Yep.
Squares, boxes. Now, behind these boxes, there are idioms. So
Mm,
perhaps Kiki or you can choose a number, and Mr. Joseph Barnes will help explain what the idiom is and how we use it in a sentence.
Sure.
Okay,
Can I pick my favorite number?
sure, go
please
ahead.
do.
It's
Mhm.
actually the date of my birthday. If you guys know, okay, you know what? Let me just say eight.
Let's open 8.
Mm-hmm.
Turn a blind eye. What's that?
Oh, this seems pretty hard.
Do you know
Okay.
what to turn a blind eye means?
I think it means when you
Hmm.
look the other way.
Exactly, very much like that. So it's like if you turn a blind eye, it means that you know something's happening,
Mm-hmm.
but you choose not to see it. You choose to ignore it, pretend that you haven't seen it, pretend that you haven't noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there's a very famous historical character in Britain. We have a huge statue of him in London called Nelson. He's on top of a column. Um, this comes from him. He had one eye because he was wounded in battle, and so he
Okay.
had an eye patch. I think there was a famous war, where a famous battle, and they asked him, they told him something, and he held his telescope to his blind eye and said that he could not see. He couldn't see it because he held it to his blind eye.
Okay.
Ever since then, this idiom has just become a part of the English language. So, for example, if we go, oh, did you notice that? And go, don't worry about it. Just turn a blind eye. Turn a blind eye.
I see. Just pretend not to see or pretend not to know about
Mm.
it. Yeah. Okay. That's a
All
good
right.
one. All right. Thank you for the explanation. Let's go to the next one, shall we?
You want to choose, Mr. Joseph?
Go on. My favorite is number four.
Aha.
4. Let's see what's number 4. Bite the bullet.
To bite the bullet. I think this is one we use quite a lot in our English classes, don't we? Especially for
Mm-hmm.
business English. This is quite
Mhm.
relevant. Do you know what bite the bullet means, Kiki or Gio?
It's like you got shot, right? So when you're biting it, you die. I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you explain
I
it?
actually think, I have to be honest with you, Kiki. I've just looked up the origin, and you're not too far from the original meaning. Actually, the
Right?
original meaning was very similar to that. So it started off from meaning that when somebody, before they had anesthesia, then you
Mm-hmm.
were being like you were having surgery. They
Yeah.
literally gave you a bullet to bite.
Oh, I
Ah, does it hurt so
see.
much? It's got a really
Right.
gruesome meaning. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. When you're
Gruesome
in labor,
origin.
I think that should be
Yeah.
effective as well.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, similar
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
However, now the meaning means something quite different. It means to face up to a situation, something which we may have been avoiding,
Mm-hmm.
something we may have been putting off or delaying.
Okay.
And when you cannot delay any longer. It's time for us to bite the bullet. Means time to face the situation.
I see. Nice
Hmm.
one. All
So I think
right.
we are all biting the bullet with this pandemic, yeah?
I
Yeah,
Can I
guess
say
so.
it that way?
But we've been avoiding what?
We've been trying to avoid this pandemic.
Okay, but when you bite the bullet, it means you have to face it, right?
Ah,
I think in a way, Gio, we could say, for example, like at the start of this year, we thought it was going to be August, and then we thought it was going to be November, and now
Uh-huh.
we're like, we don't know. We're having to bite the bullet, but we don't know when this is going to be over. We're biting the bullet. We're coming to the realization. We're confronting the reality that this is going to be a long-term situation. You could say bite the bullet for that, I think.
Okay.
Good one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
Time to bite the bullet.
Yep.
Okay. Next one. I'll pick a number. I'd like to pick a number.
Go
I'll
ahead.
pick number one. Barking up the wrong tree.
I think I know a little bit about this one.
Go on,
Okay.
Kiki.
Oh dear. Okay. So barking up the wrong tree means you're blaming a different person, right? I mean, a wrong person.
The
You're
wrong
blaming
person.
of the wrong person.
Not so much blaming as much as you're following the wrong lead.
Okay.
So
Barking
it
up the
could be
wrong
like, yeah.
tree would be like if um if you want to buy bakso and you go to the nasi goreng man, you're barking up the wrong tree. That's not the right place. You're going to the wrong guy. You're following the
Oh,
wrong
okay.
source. It's
Oh, so
not
you're not blaming in particular, yeah?
not blame. I'm suppose you could be, but if you were looking for someone to blame and you're
Hmm.
blaming the wrong person, you could say that you're barking up the wrong tree.
Okay, I see.
I think
Okay.
normally the person, um, say for example, if somebody offers you a job and they're like, we think you're really going to be really suitable for this job, and you don't think so, you go, I'm sorry, you're barking up the wrong tree. It means I'm not the guy. I'm
Oh,
not the guy for
okay.
this. This is not for me.
I see. I see. So
Let's
pretty
find the
similar
origin.
to
The
picking up the
origin.
wrong guy. It's pretty similar, but you put it in an idiom like barking up the wrong tree, is it?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
maybe if you want to raise, but you don't come to your boss, but you talk to your friend instead, you're barking up the wrong tree,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You can
Yeah, I
say so,
suppose
I
so.
suppose.
I think you could say that if at work you were asking like a senior member of staff
Hmm.
for a raise, but they did not have the power to give you that,
Yeah.
you would be barking up the wrong tree.
I
Yeah.
see. Interesting. Okay, let's try again.
All right. Kiki, maybe you want to pick a number now.
Okay, can I have 10, please?
10. 10 of what? Go the whole 9 yards.
Ah,
So I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is not one that I would use in my vocabulary. The whole 9 yards. This sounds to me like, is this American?
This is a more American idiom, yeah?
I see.
I
Yeah,
think
not
so.
suitable
Let
for the
me.
British. Mm-hmm.
Well, oh, well, it means to give your all towards something, and it's something to do with fighter pilots during World War II who had 9 yards worth of ammunition. So when they gave their all to the battle, they would use up all of their ammunition.
Okay, just to give a little bit of context for our settlers, yard
Mm-hmm.
here is a measurement, a distance.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah.
it's
what's it
the
called?
old style.
Measurements. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old style of measurement.
Yep. Just like
A
meters,
yard is longer than a
centimeters.
meter.
Longer. Yeah.
Yep.
It is. It is. It's true. You're not asking, right?
I think so. I
It's
don't
a
know. I mean, I'm
fact.
not. I'm not confident about how long a yard is.
Who uses this anyway?
Well, we're
I
Americans.
think that
math teachers. That's what makes us language teacher, guys. So, okay, let's not talk
but
about.
often in we would measure our height in feet
Mm-hmm.
in the
That's
UK.
true.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I would say that if you ask me how tall I am, I would say I'm 5'11".
Yeah, I never understand that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. It's quite now.
Centimeters.
After living in Indonesia for so long, I'm changing. I'm
Mm,
processing, moving to
right.
meters and centimeters. But yeah, it's taken me a little while.
Okay. Okay. All right. So go the whole 9 yards means let's
To put
just
your all in.
to summarize. To put your all in. Yes.
So Kiki, you put so much effort into this podcast. You really go the whole 9 yards.
Ooh, awesome
Not
work,
just
Kiki.
me, Geo as well.
Awesome
Wow.
work.
Well, thank you, Joseph.
Sh- She is
Wait,
Madam Producer
wait
after all.
for our settlers, right? Mm-hmm.
All right. Perhaps let's have one more, shall we?
Yes, of course.
Joseph, do you want to pick a number or should I?
You go for it, Gio.
Okay, let's see. I would like to choose number, let's go with 7. Break the ice.
Oh, oh, oh.
So this is quite common, isn't it? This one we use
Mm,
this one, especially in English language teaching.
Mm,
Icebreakers
definitely.
is
right.
Yes.
something which comes up a lot. Kiki, do you want to tell us what icebreakers are?
You mean break the ice?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, icebreakers, break the ice, is kind of the same.
right. Right. Yeah. It's more about trying to make a situation, like an awkward situation, into something more friendlier, or
Less awkward there.
less awkward. Yeah.
Hmm. I think often,
Yes.
specifically for the first time that we meet people, it
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
be quite uncomfortable or awkward to begin with, and then
Hmm.
we will maybe to break the ice will mean to become more friendly. Good. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
did we do to break the ice, Joseph, when we first met?
Hmm.
I'm
What
not
did
sure that
we
I
mean?
can. I
I don't.
think that we had met virtually a long time before we met face to face, hadn't we, Gio?
I can't really
But
remember.
I,
It was
I
quite a
do
long
Oh,
time.
thanks,
remember the
Gio.
first
Really
time we
made
met.
made a really big impression then, yeah. I think that the first time that we met Gio was at the mall to. I think we went to Starbucks
Hmm.
Starbucks.
Same like
in
you and me, right,
in
Joseph?
Kunningen. Oh no, we met at a class, Kiki. We
I
Did
met for a
we?
don't
we met for a
remember.
placement test.
But we met for the first time in a coffee shop
Possibly, yeah,
before
maybe.
before we go out together. Remember?
Yeah, and then you bought me noodles afterwards.
I think that's when I break the ice. Oh
You,
no.
yeah, that was when the ice was broken. When the noodles.
The ice was broken by the noodles.
Ice was
That's
broken
right.
by
Yeah.
the
Okay.
noodles.
But I think sharing coffee or sharing some food is a
Yeah,
great way to break the ice.
exactly. Yeah,
Start to feel more comfortable together after you've
Yep.
spent some social time.
Making small talks as well.
that's true. Yeah, I think break the ice has something to do with small talks, of course, right? One
I
of
think
the
so.
I think yeah,
strategy,
one element here.
one element. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well.
Well, I think 5 idioms is enough idioms for one day. Plus
Okay. Yeah,
the vocab of the week takes two to tango, so that's
Six.
a total of 6 idioms in one day. So I
that's
think
true.
that's enough idioms for today. Yeah?
Okay.
Which leads us to our
Our
usual program,
game.
games.
Yay!
Okay.
I'm excited. So this game is about lip reading. So I'm going to mute one of you, and you're gonna have to read the idiom, and we
Okay.
will have to guess what the idiom was or is.
So we're
You
guessing
understand?
idioms, yeah?
Do we
We're gonna
say
guess
just the
the
idiom or should we put it into a sentence? The sentence is way too hard, right?
Of course, just the idiom. I
Just
think
the
is
idiom. Okay.
enough.
Okay. So no, I'm new to this game. I like the sound of it, but I'm new, so just
I see. Okay, then would you like to start, Joseph?
sure. Why not?
Yeah. So Gio and I will try to guess. Yeah.
Okay, I'll mute
Okay.
myself first. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Barking the wrong tree.
Ah, looks like it.
Hi, good at this, Gio.
Yeah, there
Oh
you
my
go.
God, Gio is such an expert.
Mhm.
Okay,
Secret talent.
Okay,
secret
Gio, your
talent.
turn. Gio, your turn.
Okay. Now, should we use any random idioms, or can I,
Yeah, that's what
or
I was thought. That's
should
what I
I
was
just use
thinking.
the idioms that we have just learned? I think
Mhm.
I'll give you a new idiom.
Okay,
Sure.
okay.
Okay. Let's see if
Okay.
we can guess.
Oh, and settlers, make sure that you watch the YouTube channel, our YouTube
Yes.
channel, because we will not have audio for this game. Okay. I will mute myself.
Breaking the ice. Break the ice. No.
Oh, bury the hatchet.
What? Oh my God, Joseph, you are so good.
Oh, that was good. Well done, Gio. I
Goodness.
got
There
that
we
the
go.
second time.
Bury the hatchet. Awesome work.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Ooh, I'm under pressure now. I'm under pressure. Okay, let's see, guys. My turn, yeah?
Yep.
Break the
Break the
ice.
ice.
So easy.
Too
Yes, you're right.
easy.
You're right, guys. I know. I'm being nice to you. Okay, do you want to go one more?
Joseph, go
Okay,
ahead.
let's.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
What's that? Yeah, wow,
This one is harder.
Is it really difficult?
I'm not getting any.
I'll give you the. I'll tell you what the idiom means. The
Okay.
idiom means to relax and enjoy yourself. Normally, if you're feeling uptight or you're feeling a little bit stressed and you want to relax and enjoy yourself, you should.
Put your hair down. Put your hair down.
Yeah,
Hair
well, let
down.
your hair down. Let your
Let
hair
your hair
down.
down.
Yeah.
let
Let
your
your hair
hair
down.
down. Let your hair down.
All
Okay,
right. All right. Great
that is
one,
good.
Joseph. I like it.
All right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What?
Go your separate ways.
Separate ways?
Close something. I think wrong ways at the end.
Swim?
Something about
Swim?
wrong ways.
Wrong way. What is the idiom? Swim. Swim. Oh dear.
Oh, Gio,
Okay.
you're gonna have to tell
That's
us. I
getting
don't know.
harder.
I
Okay.
don't
What
know.
is it, Gio?
Okay, well, what was it? What did he say, Joseph?
I thought something about wrong ways
Wrong
or
way.
to
Yeah,
go your
the wrong way.
separate way.
You actually get the last part correct.
Mm.
It's to rub someone the wrong way.
Ah, of
Oh my
course,
God.
to rub
What does
someone
that
up the
mean? You
wrong.
need to explain that, Gio, to rub someone the wrong way.
I mean, it's basically like you have a bad impression on someone.
It's to annoy
Oh,
them, right?
Yeah, usually more of a negative. Yep.
To
oh,
rub someone up
okay.
the wrong way means to get on their nerves.
Yeah,
I
annoyed.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To be honest, that's new for me. Okay.
Likewise, Kiki.
Oh, wow. Did
Your
you
your
just
a-
Google
your
that?
your
Mhm.
your energy always rubs. Never mind.
I don't care, Gio.
Okay,
Okay,
Kiki.
last one.
Again, again, again.
I don't know. I feel like
Through
to murder
mo.
someone. Is that
Through mo.
to murder someone?
Oh, to
To
with what?
watch?
No. Ah,
I already gave you one word.
two.
Mm-hmm.
It
What's
takes
an idiom that has two?
it takes two to tango.
Not just no, not only that. There's another one related to two.
To I have no idea what this is.
Okay, did I give you a clue? Another clue?
Sure.
Please do.
If it's when you're doing one action and then you get to do another one.
Oh, to kill two birds with one stone.
Yes.
I think the longer ones are harder, aren't they? When there's many words,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
harder to follow. Sure.
To
Uh
kill two
huh.
birds with one stone. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we actually learned more than 6 idioms today.
Yes, that's right.
That's
Woohoo!
true. Congratulations,
So
settlers.
this is a question for our
There's the
settlers.
idiom
Yeah,
tutorial.
before we actually end our show, we usually ask questions to our settlers. What is the new idiom that you just heard today with us? And can you try to put them in a sentence? Yeah,
Okay,
so
there you
write
go.
your comments on our Instagram,
Or
at
on our YouTube channel.
our YouTube channel. Yes, of
Yeah.
course, we will read that for sure, and we will respond to you. So try to tell us what's the new idiom for you, and
Mhm.
put it in a sentence. Just one is enough. Yeah. If you want to go more than that, please by all means. Yeah.
Go ahead.
You're more than welcome. All right. Well, I guess that leads us to the end of our episode. And thank you so much, Joseph, for being here. It's been fun. It's been great to have you.
Thank you for
And
having me, Kiki.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mr.
hopefully
Bar.
Thank you also, Mr. Joe.
we'll have more sessions with you next time, yeah?
It's been a ball.
Okay. All right then, guys.
You
Thank
should
you,
just
guys.
say it's been a bore.
Ball, a ball. I was trying to finish. I was trying to think of an idiom that meant it's been fun, and I think it's
He
been a
Oh.
said
ball.
it has been a bore.
No, I said a ball. Like
We should cut
Oh.
him.
Cinderella goes
Cut
to the
him.
ball.
Oh,
And she
mm.
has an
This
amazing
episode will
time.
not make the cut.
I think he's just
Okay.
using the accent, that makes us a little bit confused,
All
Mm-hmm.
right. Well, thank you for joining us, Mr. Barnes, Mr. Joseph Barnes, and
Yes.
Settlers. Well, that's all for today. This is the end of our episode.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. We'll see you next time. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.